cannot get Paula Abdul, Cold Hearted Snake, out of my head. I don't know if you've ever heard that song. I think it's from the 90s. But, sun is bright. But it won't get out of my head, and it's driving me crazy. It's like, he's a cold-hearted snake. Look into his eyes. Uh-oh, he's been telling lies. He's the lover boy at play. He don't play by rules. Uh-oh, girl, don't play the fool. I used to know the little rap stuff, too. Because, like, I think I was, like, I don't know, 13, 14 years old, learning all the dances, Paula Abdul, you know. It's like, yeah, you deserve somebody better, gal. Yeah. It's funny how songs just come to us out of the blue. I'm on my way in the beautiful Durango, Colorado. It's been a busy day today, you know, getting new listings up on my Etsy pages so that I can update my website. It's been feeling good, you know, to create new promotional material and all of that for the Colorado Mushroom Company. My business, my baby. Oh my gosh, that cloud, it looks so amazing. I just have to show ya. The sun's behind it, and it is absolutely freaking cool. Jeez. Yeah. So anyway, I don't even know what I'm babbling about. I had something to get to say, and then there's a song running through my head. The sun has broken through that cloud. So I just feel really grateful. I have a lot of gratitude. I've been focusing on my heart energy, radiating new light, radiating love toward my heart and my whole body, you know, so that I can radiate out, because I feel like I have been absolutely depleted lately, just absolutely depleted. And as soon as I get near my bedroom, I just want to go curl up and snuggle up and read and write. Just snuggle up. Ooh, there's some snow in the mountain. Check it out. I see it's snowing. There's the sun. We can get another peek at it. There is snow going on in that over on that mountain range right over there. Quite lovely. Spring has sprung. You know, it rained all night long. It rained. And then this morning there was a lot of fluffy snow, just like really beautiful fluffy snow. And when it snows and when it rains, it always causes me to feel, I don't know, excited, happy, grateful. Anyways, I guess the the main point of this video, if there is a point, is how important it is to stay in your gratitude, to remember to be grateful for all that you have, you know. I just feel so blessed and so lucky, so to speak. I don't really believe in luck. To be where I am, near my family, my beautiful sister, Shaked, I miss her. My mom is nearby, my Aunt Debbie, my cousin and her husband, and then my other cousin and his family and all those little babies. And even though I don't even get to see my great Aunt BJ, my grandmother's sister, she's here too. And it just feels good to be near them, near friends. The last, I don't know, 5 years of my life have been absolutely a roller coaster, and it's been for, I know, my highest good. I know that I've learned a lot, but I've gone through a lot. I mean, I had just had a baby. I went through a divorce, and divorces aren't easy. You know, if you love somebody, love them, even if they are misbehaving, and you have to set boundaries that that require them leaving you alone. And then having a fiance, thank God he was there during some of it, but man, the way he left was quite intense. But it forced me into a space in the wintertime when we had over 3+ feet of snow. I was running a beautiful greenhouse, and it was abundant and green inside of there with all that snow outside. And I have my chickens, and I wish I had a gun, but, you know, barking like a dog and chasing the raccoons with brooms, you know, can make you feel like a brave soul. And you know, in that year, chopping a cord of wood. I mean, shit, I chopped a fucking cord of wood. And it felt empowering. I was doing my own plumbing, you know, and so I realized it's not getting any harder. It's only getting easier from here on out. And it has been. And so I am so grateful for all the new connections I've been making for over a half a decade. And really focusing on me and what I'm about. It's so important for all of us to figure out what the heck we are all about, you know? When we are abundant, thriving beings, that just adds to the world. When people are confident and feeling good about where they are in life, they're less likely to go around hurting others, and they're less likely to go around taking from others. When we are in a good place, and I'm not just talking about financially, I'm talking about energetically and emotionally and mentally and all of it. But when we are operating from our higher selves, at least as much as possible, yeah, why would you need and why would you want to hurt anybody around you, or, you know, cause injury to? Unless a person's just totally crazy, and that does exist. Crazy exists out there. I agree. You know, I know that. But ultimately, it is important to be in your gratitude. I feel like gratitude is kind of like the answer to all of this. You know, I went on an ayahuasca journey a couple years back, and it was beautiful ceremony setting, really beautiful space, beautiful property we were at, very wholesome, very nauseating. But the main thing I realized was that anytime I was fearful, anytime I was feeling afraid, my stomach would go into knots, and I'd feel so sick. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm about to vomit. And as soon as I relaxed into the situation, here I'm going to show you as soon as I relaxed into the situation and felt grateful to just be alive, as soon as I really genuinely felt that gratitude, that's when the nausea would subside. And I realized in that moment, as long as I was relaxed and felt really at peace where I was, that, you know, I wouldn't feel nauseated. I felt really good. I felt at peace. I felt safe. I felt protected. I felt loved. But as soon as I got into fear again, and it was like repeating these cycles, fear mode made me feel so sick. And one of the lessons I learned from that experience is that life is like that. Life is like that. And when you are in your gratitude in your life, you feel at peace, you feel safe, you feel loved. Therefore, you're going to be thriving in your health. You know, our health, a lot of it stems from our emotional health, you know, our physical health. And when we are trusting, and when we are abundant, and we feel gratitude, and we're relaxed into life and trusting that all things are working out in their right time, and all of that, then things just seem to be okay. Things seem to be okay. But when we are in our fear mode, which a lot of us are, always living in fear, judging each other, putting down others because they're not exactly like us, because they don't agree with us, because they don't do the same things as us, because they don't look like us, or whatever the reasoning is that people pick on each other, because a lot of it does happen and people are in denial that they do it, but I see it all the time. When we're in that mode, that stress mode, that's when we tend to not feel so good. We might feel sick. We might be lethargic. We might have no energy, no drive. Things don't work out for us. Dark clouds kind of follow us. All of these things. We lower our vibration, and we're susceptible to any number of things, to spiritual attack, to people taking advantage of us, to any number of things. When we're in black mode, when we're in fear mode, and we're trying to get scramble to feel fulfilled from others, from other situations, from other substances, whatever that looks like for you, or, you know, that's when things aren't so good, you know? And so even when things don't feel like they're working out exactly as I had wanted them to, I try to remember to breathe. I drink a glass of water, first of all, but breathing, just taking a few deep breaths and just focusing on those breaths and just feeling grateful for the small things, because really, if you're alive and you have food on your table and you have clothes on your back and you have a roof over your head and you're in a safe situation, there's always something to feel grateful for. I love this town. This is Durango, Colorado. There used to be a drive-in over there by those big cliffs, and I used to go there when I was in high school. And so this whole little town is just kind of a sweet little space to drive into. I'm going to wrap this video up. I'm feeling really good. I hope this was helpful for somebody. It doesn't even have to. It's helpful for me just to process out loud, right? So I'm sending so much love. Bless. And breathe.